comrades, this is General Luigi, and welcome to Let's Play Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards. So, today I'm here to show you some of the bonus material, specifically mini-games. So there are 3 mini-games you can play in this game, and I'm rather fond of all of them, although, as with the game itself, it's been a good long time since I last played any of them, but why not? Alright, so the controls for these are pretty simple, and I imagine you've dealt with some sort of minigame along this line, with this kind of concept before. So choose your character. As far as I'm aware, there is no difference between these characters. Alright, so, and as you progress, you'll be able to unlock higher skill levels. Alright, so you just have to gauge your distance properly. Whoops! And you also have to watch out for hazards like those puddles. Maybe it's my imagination, but it seems to be the game's responding a bit slowly. And I'm screwing up a lot. Ow. Yeah, and those frogs are also a pain in the neck to deal with. Just notice that the ground doesn't move, but the markers do. Okay. So now we just have to wait for the computer players. And their difficulty isn't the only thing that changes when you increase their difficulty level. So. I'll go ahead and demonstrate the normal level this time around. There are 4 difficulty levels, so yeah, as you can see, the appearance changed. And there are a few new hazards in the form of banana peels. There we go! So, to an extent, this one's mostly about reflexes, and also knowing which button to press. Alright, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm doing a lot better this time around. There you go. Yep, I jinxed it. Oh well. Still much farther ahead of them. I'm pretty far ahead of them at the moment. Why am I even telling you this? Yeah, there we go. And as you've noticed, well, as you noticed in the previous playthrough of this mini-game, if there's more than one person playing the same character, then additional players will have different colors. And yes, this is the only multiplayer aspect of Kirby 64. As you saw, it's possible to have multiple human players. Excuse me. So, I'll go ahead and demonstrate. I'll go ahead and demonstrate checkerboard chase now. So, this one, it's better shown than explained. I'll be playing as Kirby again. Basically, you use the A button to force certain areas to fall off. So, sort of like Smash Brothers in a way. You try and knock your opponent off multiple times. Blast it. Ah! Alright. Whoa! Frick-frack. I might lose this. Wouldn't that be something? Losing on easy. Oh, right. And once one of them has been eliminated, the arena will change sizes. So there you go. And that's checkerboard chase. And finally, my personal favorite, hence why I skipped over it, bumper crop bump. So you want to well, catch falling food items. My memory is that it's actually gems on one of the higher difficulties. You can actually force your opponent to switch places with you by pressing A to bump them. That allows you to grab their food. Well, to grab the food thereafter. Thankfully, these guys are stupid enough to just leave you alone most of the time. At higher difficulties, they'll be bumping you all over the place. And sometimes it's helpful just to bump them around to keep them on their toes and just keep them off balance, too. Blast it. Oh yes, and if you try to bump but don't hit anyone, then you'll just slide a bit. And eventually you'll just hit a whole mess of fruit. The wind will blow and, well, everything will start falling and it won't regenerate this time around. And I can't hear it that well because the volume's low, but I really like the music in this game. Ah, there we go. I always remember it because it switches to the last bit of the melody. I don't know how to explain it, even in musical terms. Alright. So I pretty much crushed them. Alright, so those are the mini-games. And, you know, how much time do we have left? Doesn't feel like that much time passed. Okay. So now I will show you the enemy info, those cards that I gathered. Sometimes you'll get boss cards, like Wispy Woods, but mostly it's just enemies. And it doesn't really show you that much. It'll just tell you what power they have, if any. It'll give you their name. That's pretty much it. And I had devised a medal for collecting all 81 of them, but yeah. Do the math regarding the stages. I wasn't ever going to pull that one off. Oh yes, and if they're flashing, that means you haven't looked at them. So, those are the enemy cards. Theater will just show you different cutscenes. Each one with different titles. Sound check, pretty obvious. Yeah, that's from the... trying to figure out how to explain it, since you never actually saw it. It's from learning how to play. So basically, the tutorials. And boss battles. This is pretty much a staple of a lot of the Kirby games. Why not? I'll probably die, but sure, let's give it a shot. So yeah, this will be a nice way to... Well, there's still one last thing I'd like to show you after this. Alright. So this is basically just... you have to defeat them all without... well, without dying. And hit points carry over, so... keep that in mind. But yeah, this is Wispy Woods. It would be pretty embarrassing if I died against this guy. And yeah, sucking up 2 apples can be really helpful simply because it gives you a chance to hit multiple routes. Whoa. The nice advantages of sucking up multiple enemies at once. If the enemies had powers, you would see the... whoa. Excuse me! You would see that represented with their star. Okay, so yeah, no maximum tomato either. Now it's time for the picks. This promises to be interesting. Just a little heads up. I have never... Ow! I have never cleared boss battles before. The onslaught of multiple bosses just proved too much for me, every time. I just wish they wouldn't suddenly switch directions like that. It's really annoying. It's a good way to throw me off balance. Alright. Whoa! So I know this would seem like a nice way to pretty much end the LP, but there's, as I said, there's one last thing I'd like to show you once this is over. So it'll probably end with me dying. My guess is on Acro, or possibly on the picks. You never know. Okay. Now the real fight begins. Okay, green? Yes, green. Okay, let's see if I can hit the blue one. Nope. Oh, got it anyway. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a pain in the neck. Alright, now I just have to take out red. Gotcha! Okay, moving on to Acro. Well, at least this time I'll actually be able to get some powers, although how helpful they'll be is beyond me. This Acro gives me a cutter power. Okay. Whoa! Okay, good, I remembered that attack. I suppose part of the boss battles is just remembering all of the attacks. And knowing how to dodge each of them. Narrowly avoided that one. Whoa! Yeah, I don't want to get hit by a Gordo. Oh! How about that? They don't give you powers. Whoa. Frack. Ah, blast it. At least I can actually swim when I'm holding an enemy in my mouth. Okay, what now, Acro? Whoa, the fatty whale attack. What makes this guy a pain in the neck is just how easy it is for him to... How easy it is for him. How difficult it is for you to dodge. Because you're moving underwater, the controls are a lot more awkward. And I don't want to jinx it, but... looks like I might have this guy. Can't guarantee it, though. Yeah, this guy's... It's still kind of close. And he keeps avoiding that one. Why does he let off every single time? Yep. Lovely. Ow! Yeah, I think I might die here. Shouldn't have opened my mouth. Okay. Now he rushes. Comes through the middle. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now this again. might have the first phase done now. There we go. Okay. Now it's the second part. This is where I'll probably die. Don't know why I decided to give this a shot in the first place. I mean, as I said, I've never pulled it off before. And now that I'm at 1 hit point, I'm probably not going to pull it off this time either. After all, it's not as if I have access to the refrigerator power. Okay, got him. He's gonna come up there. Yes. We suck up one of these guys. Wait for it. Okay, well, at least I've got his attack figured out. He shoots some pedos out. He rockets up. Whoa! Almost got him. Alright, just need to hit him with this blowfish, and that'll be the end of it. Of course I miss. Gotcha! Okay. Well, that's the end of Acro. Now it's Magman! Oh boy. How appropriate that this boss would be the one that ends me. But you never know. Never mind that I've never fought this guy without taking at least 1 point of damage. Whoa! Right, now what? Yeah, sorry about not really having much in the way of commentary to offer. Whoa! This is probably where I'm gonna die. Nope! Maybe I should keep predicting that. It seems to be helping. Why does he always attack them? Well, every single one of those platforms, except for the one I'm on. There we go. Okay. And since he's going to be on this side... Okay. Now comes the part that I'm probably going to die at. Of course, I keep saying that, and then I don't die. I think Magman is the farthest I've ever gotten against it in this thing. Well, in boss battles. Whoa! Fire breath incoming! Okay. Good, good. Helps that I was able to actually recognize his attacks by now. Okay. Let's get that at him. Wait a minute, those guys had fire attacks? Or maybe I just... Maybe it appears in the form of the power, but I can't actually use it. Oh well. Another couple of burnies and it'll be over. Wow! That is the first time I've gotten this far in boss battles. Of course, now we've got this guy to deal with. Wonder how long I'll last against him, huh? Probably not very. Yeah. I'm not even scoring a hit against this guy. Okay. Well, at least I got him that time. Well, we might pull this off. Probably not gonna happen, but it could happen. I mean, I didn't expect to get him again. I didn't expect to get this far against him, that's for certain. Okay, what now? Oh, the clap again, huh? Really nice name there, General. If you don't know, don't ask. I'm not gonna discuss it in an E-rated game's Let's Play. And there we go. Tried to suck it up, but it exploded. Still, I got pretty far. It's hopeless. Well, alright. I've shown you the boss battles. There's one last thing I would like to show you. And it's actually in the game. So let's head over to Ripple Star because I know that's where I can do it. You see, there is one power that I never showed you. So, let's go ahead and show it off. It's not going to count towards any medals, since I failed to demonstrate it in the actual playthrough. But it's still something I want to show you. Frick frack. Yeah, so in case you couldn't tell, I'm trying to demonstrate the double needle power. Okay. So yeah, a whole bunch of different pointy objects get extended. And, well, there are a few on the bottom too, as you can see. So I always found it kind of funny, simply because of all the different things you can extend. I call it Swiss Army Kirby. I think there's a more official name for it. But anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. And yeah, we've gone over our time limit anyway. So, I will see you in the next Let's Play.